Assalamualaikum and hi everyone.
Hi.
Okay, welcome to our podcast. I hope everyone here is doing well. I'm sorry we had to meet like this, but since it's COVID, there's not much that we can do. So before we begin, can you guys introduce yourselves?
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Hi. My name is Nur Aisha and I am post SPM student.
Hello everyone, my name is ZULAIKHA AYUNIE. I'm also post STPM student.
Hi everyone, my name is SHAHILA and I just graduated from foundation.
Hi everyone, my name is LUQMAN and I'm also just graduated from foundation in Malaysia.
Okay, thank you everyone. So my name is ARIF and I will be your host for today. The five of us are going to talk about post-secondary education in Malaysia, focusing mainly on STPM and foundation studies. Now, these two are the main choices for students after SPM and will explore their history, their impact on the country, and also some challenges that they face today. Now, before we begin, let me ask you guys a question. Why do you think this topic is important to discuss?
Well, for me, because education shapes the future of the country. So STPM and foundation are two common groups, and both of them actually affects the students' experience.
True, and also many students struggle to decide which route is better. Some of them might think STPM is better, and some of them might think foundation is better. So by discussing this, we can show their differences as their role in Malaysia.
Exactly. So let's start by looking at the history of both. Okay, now let's go through the historical development of both STPM and foundation studies. Now, can anyone tell us how STPM started?
Do you guys know that STPM or Sigil Tinggi Persekolahan Malaysia was introduced in 1982? It is the old Cambridge Higher Schools Division. It's run by the Malaysian Examinations Council and is recognized internationally. It's actually used to be very exam heavy, but later it became modular, so the pressure is put up.
Interesting. Does anyone else want to add something?
Yeah, like STPM also had always been connected to policies like the RAZAK report and the national education policy, which mainly focuses on fairness and unity among races in Malaysia. For most people, it's affordable and it is open to everyone after post-secondary, which makes it like a pathway for students from every background.
All right. Thank you. Now, how about foundation? LOKMAN, since you are a post-foundation student, can you explain how foundation has developed?
Sure, foundation programs become popular in 1990s and 2000s. They are usually one-year courses run by universities to prepare students quickly for degree studies. Public universities like and UKM have their own foundation, and private university also, just like us in UNICEF, also offer foundation and have many courses and many types.
Does anyone know what's special about foundation compared to STPM?
So obviously, we all know that foundation is shorter compared to STPM since it's only 1 year, and foundation is also specialized. For example, if you want to pursue TESOL later in life, you can just take foundation in TESOL in anywhere in any university that provides the TESOL in foundation. For example, if you pursue TESOL in your IDM, then most likely later in degree you will absorb to the university, but it's not confirmed. It's just one of the possibilities.
That's true. So we can see STPM has a long history and wide recognition, while foundation is newer, faster, and more focused. Moving on, let's talk about how both pathways impact Malaysia's progress. Can anyone tell me, in your opinion, how does STPM affect society?
Okay, as you guys know, CPM is way more cheaper than other kind of education. So SPM actually provides social mobility, and since it's cheaper, right? So students from low-income families can still continue their studies and later improve their lives. So many successful people today actually started with SPM.
Hmm. Good point. How about nation building?
Okay, just like I mentioned earlier, SCP is like Aisha said, it's affordable for everyone, and it also plays like a big role in building nation building because it brings every together students from different background, from rural to the more city like students, then put them in the same system. So it promotes like a larger, it promotes unity and fairness in a bigger amount.
Hmm. Okay. How about foundation? How does foundation help the economy?
So basically, foundation prepares students for university courses that match industry needs. For example, IT or business foundation trains students for fields that Malaysia wants to grow. Same goes like us as a TESOL student, it prepares us on how to be a teacher on the future.
Okay. Ila, what do you think foundation actually helps Malaysia, as in globally?
Actually, yes, because many foundation programs are taught in English and follow the international standards. This makes students more ready to compete in global education and the job market.
Yeah, I agree. So basically, both STPM and foundation have clear impacts, but they are slightly different in their own ways. Now, let's be real. Both pathways face problems. Now, Zulaikha, what's
Yeah.
the biggest issue with STPM?
Okay. In my opinion, for STPM, the main issue is that it's often seen as too tough and stressful. Because of that, not many students choose it anymore after post secondary because they think that it's too much for them, and how often heard that students had to cramp their knowledge, and how it is the examination standard is very high. So some prefer a shorter route like foundation because they think it's the easiest, because you know like how foundation you can directly go into a university if you go under that university. So for me, yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay, thank you. Now, does anyone else agree?
Yes, I do agree of what like I said. And yes, also the perception is negative, even though STPM is well recognized by a lot of people. People see it as less attractive compared to a foundation or A levels education.
I see. How about foundation? Do you guys see any challenges with it?
Yeah, of course. The biggest issue is recognition. What I mean by that, some foundation programs are only accepted by the same university. For example, as in UNICEL, if you are in foundation and you take the scholarship, you can't go to any other university if you want to pursue your degree. You need to stick with it, or else you need to buy back the foundation fees.
Yeah, true. Shahila, do you want to add any other challenges?
Yes, especially about the cost, because not everyone has the chance to go to the public university. And since they don't get the opportunity, so they will feel like private university is their last option. But private university offer more expensive price compared to the public one. So not everyone can afford it.
Yeah, okay, true. And for me personally, I think both pathways also share another one challenge, which is employability. Even after completing STPM or foundation and then a degree, graduates sometimes struggle to find jobs. That would mean that education policies must keep adapting to it. All right, time to wrap it up. Let's each give one short closing thought. Aisha, can you go first?
Yes. So STPM is affordable and fair, but I think it needs more support to stay attractive for these new generation students.
Yeah, I think STPM even like represents a lot of stuff like for us, like tradition, fairness, recognitions. But in due time, I also think STPM should have more, should given more recognition because how people are slowly not want to like continue it. But again, I think both SPM Foundation has their own struggles and their own roles in for our future generations.
Yeah, true. So basically, foundation is flexible and faster, but it must be recognized more widely.
Yeah, true. Foundation prepares students for industry. However, the cost can be a barrier and can be an issue for the students.
So to conclude, both STPM and foundation are valuable in different ways. So together, both of them strengthen the Malaysian education system.
All right. Thank you, everyone. And that is the end of our podcast. Thank you for your time and goodbye.
Stay safe. Bye.
Thank you.